What if the reason everything feels so chaotic right now is because you're not finished yet? What if the darkness, you're sitting in the confusion, the heaviness, the waiting is not God stepping away, but God hovering? There are seasons when life doesn't just hurt, it feels formless, unstable, like nothing is solid enough to hold you. Genesis 1:2 speaks into that kind of pain. Before there was light, before there was clarity, before anything made sense, the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Not rushing, not fixing, not leaving. Just present. This reflection isn't here to explain your pain away. It's here to sit with you in it. If you feel like everything in your life is out of order, if you're waiting for something to change but nothing is moving, this moment is for you. You're not abandoned. You're not behind. You're in the middle of becoming. Now, the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Genesis 1:2. What if the reason everything feels so chaotic right now is because you're not finished yet? What if the darkness you're sitting in, the confusion, the heaviness, the waiting is not God stepping away, but God hovering? I didn't come here with answers today. I came here with a verse, and a lot of feelings I don't know how to name. There are seasons when life doesn't just hurt. It feels formless, unstable, like nothing is solid enough to hold you. Genesis 1:2 speaks into that kind of pain. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Genesis 1:2. I keep thinking about those words, formless and empty, because that's exactly how some seasons feel. You wake up, you function, you reply to messages, you do what's expected of you, but inside everything feels unfinished, like pieces of you are scattered everywhere, and no one taught you how to gather them again. Formless, no shape, no clear direction, no version of life you can point to and say, this makes sense. Empty, not just tired, but drained, like even rest doesn't feel restful anymore. Like your soul is asking for something you don't know how to give. And sometimes the hardest part isn't the pain itself, it's the confusion. Why am I like this? Why do I feel heavy for no clear reason? Why do I feel behind, even when I'm trying my best? Genesis doesn't rush past this state. It doesn't decorate it. It doesn't deny it. The Bible is honest enough to say, this is how it looked in the beginning. Unfinished, unordered, uncomfortable, and God did not call it failure. Sit with that for a moment. Then, the verse says, there was darkness over the surface of the deep. Darkness. Not light yet, not clarity, not understanding, just darkness. And I think about how much we fear that word. We associate darkness with distance, with punishment, with God being silent or gone. But Genesis 1:2 doesn't say God left when it got dark. It simply describes the condition. Darkness was there, and so was God. Some of the deepest pain isn't dramatic. It doesn't announce itself. It's quiet. It's lying awake at night when everyone else is asleep. It's scrolling, hoping to feel less alone. It's staring at the ceiling, asking questions you don't even know how to pray. And maybe that's where you are right now. In the dark, not rebellious, not faithless, not doing something wrong, just human, just tired, just trying to survive a season you didn't choose. Genesis names the darkness without shaming it. And maybe that's permission for you to do the same. This is the part that undoes me every time. The Spirit of God was hovering over the waters, not fixing yet, not speaking yet. It's not changing anything yet. He didn't wait for the chaos to settle. He didn't wait for the darkness to lift. He didn't wait for the earth to look presentable. He hovered. Hovering means staying. It means not rushing. It means watching carefully. And maybe that's what this season is for you. Not punishment, not delay, not abandonment, but presence. A God who is close enough to move when the time comes. A God who sees what you're carrying, even when no one else does. You might not feel Him fixing things yet, but Genesis reminds us He is already here. Waiting seasons are hard because they don't look spiritual. Nothing seems to be happening. No visible progress. No dramatic breakthrough. Just days that blend into each other. But Genesis 1:2 reminds me that something can be holy even when it looks still. Hovering doesn't look productive. It doesn't feel impressive. It doesn't earn applause. God was preparing to speak. He was positioning what needed to be positioned. He was present before He was loud. And sometimes God's silence is not absence. It's intention. If you're waiting right now, waiting for clarity, waiting for healing, waiting for direction, this verse tells you you are not wasting time. Maybe you don't need answers tonight. Maybe clarity would actually be too much right now. Maybe what you need is presence. A God who hovers. A God who stays. A God who does not rush you. If He was there before the light existed, He is here with you now. Take a deep breath. Let your shoulders relax. Stay with the verse. Greater than, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. This is not the end of your story. It's the middle of a beginning. End with silence. Let the verse breathe.